Bill that many teachers oppose is having its first state Senate committee hearing right now. House Bill 1134 is up for discussion in the Senate Education Committee. Hundreds of teachers are testifying against it because they feel it would censor them from properly teaching important subjects. Lawmakers in favor of the bill say it will allow parents to have more of a say in their kids' education. WRTV's Meredith Hackler is live at the Statehouse tonight, tracking this bill and some potential changes to it as well. Meredith.
Mark, right now around 200 people, including teachers, are testifying against House Bill 1134. Now, I want to give you some perspective. This committee hearing started at 1:30, and as you can see, there are still plenty of people lined up, willing and ready to speak their piece against this legislation. Now, this bill is something that the Indiana State Teachers Association has said will censor what teachers can teach. Now, we're going to take a live look inside the Senate chambers where the Education and Career Development Committee hearing is taking place. Now, there was so many people that were expected to speak, as you just saw, that they had to move it into this larger space. Now, the bill in its current form has received criticism from educators due to its many controversial parts. In the House version, it orders any person employed by a school cannot teach that any group of people, regardless of background, has ever been oppressed or teach students curriculum that could make them feel guilty for something that happened in the past. On top of that, if it is passed in its current form, parents would be able to file lawsuits against schools that do not follow the rules. It would require the educators to post their lesson plans ahead of when they're taught so they can be reviewed by parents. The bill also wants every school to have a robust advisory committee of parents. Now, on the Senate side of things, Senator Linda Rogers proposed some amendments. They include an amendment that deletes the House language, which banned the teaching of lessons which could cause students discomfort or guilt. Instead, the bill now bans teaching that any group of Americans is superior or that people should be treated, quote, adversely or preferentially based on race or gender. Now, another amendment gets rid of language that gave parents the chance to file lawsuits against teachers who violated the law. Instead, the bill will create a complaint process that starts with a meeting with the teacher with complaints that are unresolved, eventually being heard by the State Department of Education. Now, earlier today, I spoke to some teachers who still feel, even with these amendments, that the bill goes too far. However, Senator Linda Rogers feels it's a good compromise.
I want to invest in educating the kids, in building relationships and building character and citizens for our community, not in doing busy work that the state seems to think is going to increase our education.
My goal was to ensure that teachers and parents work together, because that's when our kids are educated the best, is when everybody is working towards the same goal.
Now, the chair of the Career and Education Development Committee did say they will not be voting on the bill itself tonight because they want anybody who wants to speak either for or against this bill to be able to do so. However, they do plan on voting on those amendments that were proposed by Senator Rogers. Live at the Statehouse, Meredith Hackler, WRTV News.